One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on last year's national champions, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Broncos' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. He'll bring it out. It's Morgan. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. So Michigan's offense will start this game off with the football. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, the offense is being aggressive here in their opening possession, trying to throw the ball in the first two plays. They went incomplete first down, and now they take a sack on second down. This is not going to script, and they understood it was going to be a challenge against this defense, and I love the fact that they're going to be aggressive trying to throw, but the execution has got to be better.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. So Western Michigan's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he's never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The Broncos will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Off play action on first down. He's got an open man. Touchdown Wolverine. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. From the shotgun, the inside give. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. And the Broncos are in the hurry-up. All right, guys, let's talk a little Western Michigan. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
The Broncos are on the move. Quarterback on the keeper. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun. Give on the inside. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Brooks. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes
turning it on. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, this offense didn't get off to the start they wanted, going 3 and out of the gate. But on the second drive, they're doing much better. They're finding a rhythm, and I think a big part of that is establishing the running game. And really nice job on that last one, picking up the 1st down.
The Broncos, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Leaves it with the running back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Broncos didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma is down right now, and that's unusual for this program. Most fans in Norman expect excellence. Let's see if they can provide the spark this team needs. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UTEP. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Pucks it out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Makes the quick grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Broncos moving quickly to the line. Let's talk for just a moment about Western Michigan. They found some success on the recruiting trail, got a top 25 class. Now the question is, what can they do with it?
It's a top 25 class. It's not littered with a bunch of 5-star blue-chip prospects. They've got guys they feel like they can develop down the road. David, the big question is, how long is it going to take?
Yeah, and sometimes when you get that top 25 class, you also found some diamonds in the rough. And then some guys that have some potential that get developed. So interested to see how they do in developing these guys.
He'll pull it on the read. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for a crease, it's Haynes. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. They feed him again. Breaks into the open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. They'll go to the ground. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Underwood. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The run from the shotgun. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The play action fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. off the play fake on first down to throw. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Wants to fire on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Bringing the heat. With the catch, it's Cavazos. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. They'll test the right side. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. The Wolverines are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sideline.
And the Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. To the ground, he's got it again. Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Wolverines have taken it inside the 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the play fake. Touchdown, Wolverines! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Throws for the tight end. And that one's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Third down play from the gun. And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
out the punt unit. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll try the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Haynes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Handoff to the lone back. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team. When you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles, it's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Motion from the wideout. See if they can get the edge on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these jet sweeps are just so hard to stop for no gain. I mean, a guy having a full head of steam, getting to the perimeter, and that's a nice job by this offense. Get the first down, not a huge gain, but get away from all those big linemen in the middle and get that first down and keep the sticks moving.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. To the air, it's Underwood. He'll try to do it himself. There he got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan!
Man, and these hurt because defensively you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. You got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Look at him scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Virginia Tech is putting on an offensive clinic. Almost feels like they were ready the moment they arrived at the stadium. They're up 14 over the Judicials.
He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Back to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. He's got his man across the middle. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Fit it in the window for the score.
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Brooks.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Grabbed in the middle. It's DeMarco. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Broncos headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Slips a tap. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's Brooks. And he's knocked down. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Out of the shotgun on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
And the Wolverines will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Mitchell. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Touchdown, Michigan. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the move, it's Buckley. Runs through a tackle. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Broncos line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here comes the option. The pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Punt is on its way. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Find some fresh air. Turning it on. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. He's up to 81 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. The Wolverines, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Big play to start the drive, a little tougher since. Now a crucial 3rd down on this drive. Caught near the sticks, it's Marsh. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the 2nd half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Working that left side now. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Here on third down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Setting up the screen. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll try to pop the draw. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's DeMarco. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Throws toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Backed up now, here's second and long. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, they're after him. Bought a little time, lets it go.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
First down for the offense.
Rides to back and leaves it. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. The give to the back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On first down from the 13-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
Rides the back on the option, the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation.
13-yard line. Third down coming.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Lining up to add another. Right down the boulevard. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Vanderbilt is running away with things. And boy, if this keeps up, the party is on in Nashville tonight.
And the returner will be brought down. Leaves it with the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Davis looking to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
And the Wolverines will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking for room, it's Buckley. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. And the Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Buckley. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got enough for the first down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Davis will throw. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Flips it out on the screen. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. And the Broncos Broncos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He breaks a tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Allen. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Davis looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Listen, I love when my quarterback gets outside the pocket. I got an opportunity to make a huge play. But when it's not there, now I want him to make the simple play. Throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't take the loss of yards plays.
The Wolverines decide to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Sweet cut there. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
There's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And David, I think moving forward, this team just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all camp about the mistakes, but now it's real. Now you got a loss attached to it, but a lot of conference play still ahead, a lot of opportunities to still have a successful season.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.